Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to a gameplay requested by Jacqueline Hernandez. She's requested that I should react to Metro 2033. And yes, I found a YouTuber called Patolog TV who has played or who has done a walkthrough of the game on hardcore survival difficulty, all collectibles. And yeah, I have never played Metro 2033. I've never heard of the game Metro 2033. So this is going to be interesting. And yeah, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
I was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire. I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations deep under the city. Now, 20 years have passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Wow, okay, Metro 2033. It seems like the world has entered into a global nuclear winter, if I can say that. I think that this was like World War III, and yeah, Russia, United States of America, and all the other nations with nuclear weapons bombed each other up, and now the world has entered into a nuclear winter. And wow, Moscow is just decimated. It is distraught. It's terrible. It's really, really terrible. I think they're going to be staying down here for a very long time. It doesn't seem like it's going to be over anytime soon. And you know, even if the weather changes and it becomes a bit better, they still have to deal with nuclear radiation that has permeated across the city, you know, from the fallout of the nuclear attack. So these guys are in a tough position right here. But wow. And now there's creatures, you know, fighting against the survivors. I wonder if these creatures were mutated from like the radiation from the bombs. Normally that doesn't actually happen, you know, in real life. You know, creatures or even human beings that have been affected by high doses of radiation from a nuclear explosion, yes, it does mutate your DNA, but not in the way that you think. You won't come out here looking like Hulk, or you know, having 5 eyes or something. You won't have superpowers. No, you will die. You will die. So yeah, these creatures are different. Probably they were using some sort of different isotope in their nuclear weapons, whoever bombed Moscow, and you know, the creatures have mutated from that different type of nuclear weapon. I don't know, but this is interesting. This is very interesting. Let's continue. Ranger hardcore mode.
The tunnel grew colder. Miller and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we...
Wait, let me see here. Close to the surface now. Soon, we climb up to the howling wind, to nightmares waiting for us now. Okay.
Climb up into the howling wind.
Miller. Alright, that's his name. The friend. Alright. And what's your name? Right.
To fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
And also what I find interesting is that, you know, this is based in Russia. You know, usually with post-apocalyptic games or horror games or sci-fi games, you know, it's always America-centric. You know, either it's with the accent or it's with the locationing areas. Usually they would also show their flags, you know, the American flag for whatever reasons, you know. And, you know, you would have that sense that this is an American themed and styled sci-fi game or horror game or something like that. But this is a Russian accent, Russian location, Russian people, Russian-centric kind of game, and this is interesting. I like this, yeah.
Hey, Artyom, when you left your...
What's his name? Artyom. Okay, Miller and Artyom. Artyom.
home station, do you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell. Gotcha! We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover.
Wait, what's this? Is it like a to-do list? Tower, reach 025, okay, tower, and set up the guidance system. Alright. Note 1. There's nobody among the Order's fighters who had ever lived at the exhibition. Why would they risk their lives to save us? Total strangers to them. What for? Perhaps they, just as I do, believe that the Dark Ones are a threat not just our God-forgotten backwater station, but the Metro as a whole. That I don't know, but one thing I know for sure, I can't watch these people and not feel admiration. They couldn't care less which station we hailed from, which god and which politics we believed. This one thing they actually cared about was that we are human, or that we are human beings and we were in danger when joining the Order. One vows to protect the Metro, the last refuge of human race, to the end. Some of them believe that they can prevail. A lot more think we're all doomed regardless, but they don't even think of laying down their arms and giving up the struggle. Such were Hunter's comrades, and it would be the highest honor for me to become one of them. Okay. The Dark Ones are the creatures I'm assuming that they're fighting against. Okay, the Order. Wait, let me just go back a bit. Okay, the Order. There's nobody among the Order's fighters. Okay. Order fighters. Right. Okay.
Open the door. I'll cover you. Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks.
What was that? Cobwebs? Ew.
Ready, Artyom? Follow me.
Man, everything is just so dilapidated and just moldy and rusty and yeah, it's nasty down here. But you know what are you to expect from a nuclear fallout shelter? It's deep underground, but you know, the places that are closer to the surface were either burnt to a crisp by the nuclear firestorm, or you know, just over time has just been left to dilapidate because no one's maintaining the facility up above. Yeah, but really it's bad.
Okay, up we go. Seems like nobody's home. Before we hit the surface, put your gas mask on. Without it, you'll be like a boat outside his hole.
We're almost there. This is the Korolev Performance Hall. It's very close to the tower. Suki. Here they go.
Those are rats? Wow. What are they eating to get that big? Or maybe they're not rats. I don't know what that is, but it kind of looked like a rat when I saw the shadow moving. Or maybe some kind of dog. Yeah. Whew.
Let's go together. You ready? Anuka! Let's move out.
Come in, Woodman. Come in. Over. You're coming from loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. Well, That's affirmative. We've made contact. We should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location then. Over.
What was that? How do you drive like that? Oh my gosh.
Glad to see you, Colonel.
Man, this colonel almost ran you over.
Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
They said form a circle. That's not a circle.
Stay calm.
Wait, what is that? Is that the moon? Or is it the sun? Huh. It's shining so brightly. But I think it's the sun, yeah. Just that the clouds are thick in the smog and the ash.
Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the mine area. Shit! Fire at will! Hold the line!
Oh god, they're eating them. Don't you have a knife? You know, stab them.
Demons!
Demons. They have demons in this game? Are they the dark ones, maybe? Okay. Where do I write that down? Here. Demons.
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20 and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
He says that there's comfort in routine. I don't know, I would go mad. You know, seeing the same people for 20 years in such a confined, dark, damp, place of existence, I would go mad, really. Guys, cherish the fact that we have the sun, the sky is blue, you know, sometimes rain clouds, and you're able to walk outside. Cherish it. Cherish it. And always try to make sure that it will be there for the next generation of human beings on this planet. Let's make sure that, you know, World War III does not occur. We don't want to live underground in that place. And then we try to convince ourselves that, you know, it's okay. You know, as long as I still have people around me underground, it's okay. No, it's not okay. You'd go mad. You would go mad, you know. Or I would go mad. I don't know about you, but I would go mad. So let's cherish the fact that we can breathe the air and, you know, stand outside under a blue sky with the sun out. Yeah. photos of how Earth used to be like. Yeah, the cities, the blue skies, the clouds. Yeah, cherish it, guys. Cherish it. Never take it for granted.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
When they say stations, do they mean like subway stations, like this underground subway station that Metro 2033 is based in? Is that what they're talking about? I want to believe. I want to believe in what? A better future? A time when you guys will be able to go outside? Yeah, that's a nice, it's a nice dream. But it will take generations of your people, you know? A lot of generations until you guys are able to go back up there. And I don't think you'll be able to stay in Moscow City, you know, and create a life in Moscow City. I just don't see that happening. The place is just too distraught. Like the rubble, you know, the rubble, the junk, everything, just so much destruction. I don't think you can farm there. I don't think you can eke out a living in that city. You guys will have to move out far away from the city, like in the rural areas, the agricultural areas, you know, make a life there, make a new town there, make a new city there, you know, instead of staying here in this place. Because I know you stay here because purely for defensive purposes and also to protect protect yourselves from the environment outside. But you know, once the environment is conducive for life, you guys got to get out. You got to get out and live subsistence farming, you know, outside of the city, because living here is just not going to work out.
Let's go, Artyom.
Pigs, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up. What's your plan for the
Yes,
dark?
Nikolai?
Hand them all down and shoot them. What a joke. That's how it goes, bro. Hello, Artyom.
I just hear people sobbing and crying, babies crying. You know, this place is just so miserable. Humanity is just barely surviving. Wow.
We can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do?
Nobody home. No one here.
But there is someone there. It's you. You're talking. So there's someone inside there. Come on.
The Dark Ones will kill us all.
Okay, that guy is, you know, hopeful, I guess.
Sergei, have you seen my
Hello,
Sergei?
Another patrol was attacked last night. The hospital's full.
The situation's under control. Many want to leave the station.
What about
Leave and go where? Leave and go where, guys? There's still nuclear fallout on top of the... on the surface. There's still a lot of nuclear fallout. A lot of radiation. So where are you guys gonna go? and the environment out there is not conducive for you guys to breathe normally. The dust and all that type of material is still hanging in the atmosphere. You guys won't be able to survive very long up there. So where will you go?
Alexei, he was at the outpost.
Mommy, do we need to wait long?
Alexei was in the battle. Has anyone seen him? The captain said he was okay, but I hope he's alive.
Let's go, Artyom.
Was it the Dark Ones? The situation's under control. No visitors.
Pieter!
Oh, that's you. They won't tell me anything. I don't know what to do. Come on, Alex. Hello, Artyom. This was the third time.
My brother is in hospital.
Doctor hasn't said anything. Do you know any information?
We just have to hope.
How many casualties last night? Has anyone heard?
Leave me alone.
Who knows? Go on, Artyom.
Sergei, have you seen my Sergei?
Sergei.
People want to see their relatives.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright, but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death.
I can't reach.
Wait.
No. Keep away from me.
So the Dark Ones, if you're attacked by the Dark Ones and you survive that attack, you'll be infected with some sort of disease or virus, you know, and it makes you go mad. Wow.
God, when will this ever end? I can't take it anymore.
Okay, note 1. Day after day, our patrols go out to the northern tunnels, and the day after they return bringing casualties. Murdered, brutality, inexplicably so. Even more casualties come back alive, but insane. Huh. And yet it's only by sending our friends, neighbors, and relatives out there that we can keep the Dark Ones at a distance. When we run out of manpower to stop their attacks far enough, when they arrive at the station itself, we'll be done for. I hope people talking secretly, or I hear people talking secretly at the station that it's just us prolonging the agony, that there's no hope for salvation. But Sukhoi, my stepfather and the head of the station, still hopes for a miracle. Wow. So they have to be, you know, taking civilians or fighters out there to spread themselves across different metros or different stations, just to keep these Dark Ones at bay. And, you know, slowly but surely they are losing manpower. Wow. That's just desperation right there. That is desperation. He insists that an old friend of his, Hunter, can save us. Hunter is a member of the Spartan Order. Okay, they're called the Spartan Order, not the Order's fighters. Alright. Spartan. Okay. Order, a battle brotherhood sworn to protecting the metro from any and all dangers. There is nothing capable of instilling fear into the hearts of those men. At least there was nothing until the Dark Ones arrived. Alright, so maybe they were fighting, you know, these creatures, you know, like genetically mutated creatures before. And now the Dark Ones, who I'm thinking are the demons, the flying creatures, you know, have come into the picture. And that's the main threat that, you know, the Spartan Order has to fight against, I guess. Yeah, Maybe it's something like that. Okay. The music is so sad and so, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's very sad. It just feels like it's dragging itself, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like the music is just dragging us instead of, you know, giving us joyful moments and, you know, strength and confidence. It's just dragging us into despair. Yeah.
What the hell? Who would that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate. Welcome to Exhibition, Hunter.
Thanks. Now closer, kid.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else.
What the hell?
Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you'll kill it.
Intruder alarm in the main vent shaft. They're coming in from above.
Shit. Just what we needed. There are wounded here just behind the wall. The hospital.
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels.
Alex,
Hunter,
we must stay here and defend the hall.
all right, our team, quickly, get a weapon. Damn, they never come this far into the station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
And there was a lot of blood on the floor, like a lot, just drips and drabs of blood everywhere. It was nasty. Is someone ringing the bell? Yeah, maybe it's like an alert alarm kind of system. Yeah.
I shot this one. No dark ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the dark ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution.
Okay, wait. Weapons that what made the Noslas? What? Who are they? Nos alias. Okay.
You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws.
Alex is stricken by fear. You know, he has that sickness now of being fearful of the Dark Ones. So you just have to understand Hunter. I think he's been down here for so long that he's lost his purpose now. You know, fighting these Dark Ones for so long, he's just giving up, I think. So yeah, the Dark Ones do have a very powerful ability, and that's not their physicality or what they're capable to do, you know, like killing humans outright like that. You know, it's mainly about the fear factor that's being created around them, this aura of fear. And you know, that fear is making people like Alex, you know, debilitated. They can't operate properly, they can't do anything anymore because they are stricken by fear. They don't have that confidence in themselves, and yeah, they are now becoming their own worst enemy and an enemy to the rest of humanity in Metro 2033. Yeah.
And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
So many bodies just being eviscerated and mutilated on the floor. Oh gosh.
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully at him. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Abdul. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
Okay guys, that's part 1 of Metro 2033 walkthrough Ranger hardcore survival difficulty or collectibles by Petlog TV. Yeah, wow. Earth is a nuclear wasteland, a nuclear winter, you know, wasteland, and Moscow is the center of the story. And yeah, the city is just, it looks horrific, really. It's horrific. The environment outside is also just terrible. Humans are being kept up in the metro underground system, you know, in these just terrible conditions, like just filthy, wet, cold, terrible conditions. Everybody is packed up like sardines, you know, inside this small confined areas, and it just breeds, you could just breed like bacteria infections and diseases, and you know, just a lot of filth, you know, and even in the hospitals it's just worse, you know. And I think I can understand why it's like that. Maybe because there's no water and not enough water being pumped up for drinking and for cleaning places and just to wash yourself even. You know, there isn't enough water to go around for all these kind of necessary things to keep the place at least looking presentable and clean, hygienically clean. So yeah, it was just not very nice to look at. And yes, the main character, Artyom, he is like around 20 years old. He has pictures of what Earth used to look like. His dream is for him and his people to also come to the surface and try to restart their lives on the surface one day. I don't know if that will happen anytime soon, considering the radiation and also the weather on the surface. I'm not sure when will that ever happen for Artyom and everybody else, but you know, he has to keep that hope alive. They all have to keep that hope alive, or be consumed by the old one, not old ones, the dark ones. Yes, the dark ones are not only using their physicality to defeat the humans in this underground railway station, but they're also using fear, and fear has a far more effective, long-lasting effect compared to just fighting against these humans underground. So yeah, the dark ones are really strangling the last remaining humans in Moscow. They're really strangling them. And yes, now there's other characters like Hunter and Alex and Miller. Yes, I'm not sure about Miller. Miller is the friend of Hunter, right? And Hunter is a family friend or a family member of Artyom, and Alex, I think he's Artyom's commanding officer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's something like that. And there's also creatures called demons, the flying creatures. I'm not sure whether they were also created from the nuclear fallout, whether they're like mutated creatures as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, they were interesting. You know, the fact that they can fly. There's other ones that look like dogs or rats. You know, they tend to kill humans at first sight. You know, just like the demons. And yeah, it's just bad. It's just so depressing and bad. So hopefully there is some light at the end of the tunnel for these guys. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for today with the first part. Remember that I'm going to be watching the next part 2, and also continuing from there every Wednesday. I'm going to be watching at least one part. So hope to see you guys there next week Wednesday when I watch part 2. And if you want to check out the original playlist, as well as Patalog TV's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys next week Wednesday. Okay, bye bye.